After 174 days, the best part of going back to racing is just being at the track again.
The best part of being back is just the focus and the adrenaline. The adrenaline and the blood's pumping. No margin for error, just on the limit.
Just the smell of the rubber and the fuel in the pits.
It felt like a piece of my life was missing.
Feeling the G's in the corners and under the brakes and really challenging yourself to go into a really fast corner and not use any brakes.
Just see Michael and see all the drivers again and see the whole crew again. It's like a big family. It's a really fun atmosphere.
I'm so thankful to do something that I love.
We do this because we have a passion for it. It's not just a job. It's not just something we do to earn a paycheck. And this is the part we enjoy doing.
It's very different when you go around the track. You're used to seeing fans in the paddock, taking pictures with the fans, signing autographs. It's a different feeling, right? It's a different atmosphere.
There's a lot of extra challenges. You know, even back in the workshop, the way we have to work and the amount of time we have to spend dedicated to just cleaning and sanitizing the facility, wearing masks, you know, all the safety protocols, the screenings, and then you take that to a racetrack and it's just times 10. So you think about things like traveling and hotels and more rental cars so that we can space guys out while we're on the road to do everything we can do to stay safe.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Mo cars, mo problems kind of comes to mind when you talk about the expansion into 4. You know, we obviously have 8 drivers now that need to be, you know, managed. We have 4 strategists, 4 crew chiefs, a large number of crew people.
Being in an IMSA event as a driver is very cool. You know, there's a lot of guys, there's a lot of stuff going on. You have to be focused.
You know, Spencer's, you know, along with Parker, our 2 newest drivers. What's been cool about this dynamic, and we've been able to maintain it as we've grown from 2 cars to 3 and now from 3 to 4, is the camaraderie of the drivers, but also the rivalry of the drivers. They're very helpful, they work really well together, but they want to beat each other very badly. And we feed off of that. That challenges the team, they challenge each other, and that makes us all better.
Bryan Herta Autosport cars were excellent in TCR, in qualifying.
In Sebring, the car was just fantastic. It was on rails. Went out there and went as fast as I could and put it on pole.
With more cars and more Hyundais out there racing now, it's a little more tense for us in the pits.
Here's the TCR battle. Hyundai, 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 then an Audi, and then another Hyundai. And now one of the Hyundais in TCR is off. That's the 29 newcomer.
Spencer was kind of a heartbreak because he basically got hit by a GS car right at the start of the race.
That kind of threw us back. I was parked in the grass for a little bit.
They were running in the top 5 or 6.
Down into turn 7. I'm not sure if he got nudged there on the approach.
Harry really surprised us at the start of Sebring. He made such a strong start.
Harry Gotzacker in the 21 got by that red 33 car of Ryan Norman.
Brian and I at the start were duking it out. There was definitely some intense racing.
Battle for the lead with the Hyundais. Ryan Norman trying to go around the inside of Harry Gotzacker. Tight right there, still trying to nose under.
Before the race, Brian told us that there's absolutely no Hyundai to Hyundai contact.
You know, it was just some good, clean racing.
See Norman able to clear the 31. Can Ben get under him and clear him as well? That's a big deal. He'll get by him too. So Calvin, new leader, Ryan Norman.
The biggest competition, I think, is between ourselves. We're the ones to beat.
Going to come to a stop. They should be changing the front tires only here on these TCR cars. They abuse those front tires. They let the rear tires go for a long time. So you want to watch the driver chain, see if it can beat the fuel. It's really tight in TCR cars. If you can beat the fuel, it's up to the drivers to nail that driver chain. Oh, they have an issue. They have an issue.
When we came into the pits, I loosened up my lap belt. The way that it was bungeed into the car jammed up into the lock of the belt.
This is complete disaster. Losing a ton of time here on pit road. Wow, this is gonna be devastating, Brian.
We were just trying to unjam the belt. So that cost us like a minute.
And this is TCR, Mark Wilkins The 21 car got around the team car. The 33 in the early going.
When I got back on track, I looked into my mirror and it was Michael. I thought, man, if there's anyone back there that I don't necessarily want there because he's quick, is Michael. We just ended up running a pretty strong pace. You know, we had a great car. I think, you know, we did a lot of work in the off season, I think, compared to some of our competitors, and I think that's what paid off a little bit for us at Sebring. We were just really ready to go.
And at TCR, it's Bryan Herta Autosport. Hyundai dominated the weekend. Mark Wilkins and Harry Gottsacker win in the Hyundai Veloster.
The Hyundai 1-2-3 sweep on the podium was great, and the 47 Motorsports guys came home in third. It was a great team, great drivers too, so it was a good race.
I think the big difference between Sebring and Daytona was just the confidence.
Sebring was a really satisfying result for us, not only because obviously 1-2 for the team and 1-2-3 for Hyundai. I think it showed that we really used that downtime that got forced on us to our best advantage. The guys kept working, improving the cars, and I think we came back to Sebring better prepared than we've ever been. It was just a great validation of that for us.
I think they're going to go back and try and bleed the ABS system. Something's happening with the brakes. I don't know what.
Save fuel, save fuel. Closing the gap by 2 seconds cost us too much. You need to save as much as you can.